within Heineken, we do think that beer can travel. Heineken is a good example of that. Heineken is raised in Amsterdam, but distributed across the globe. And we do think as a company that duty-free and travel retail is an excellent market and channel to bring our brand, Heineken specific, but our portfolio alive. I think we have been very positive about the developments as such. We do recognize the influence of currency, trade restrictions, as well as political consequences and the effect of it on duty-free. Overall, we are pleased. We are pleasantly surprised by the outlook, and we do think that the industry as such will continue to grow over time.
We have a wide portfolio under our umbrella, which the Heineken NV. So obviously, most of all the jewel in the crown Heineken brand, with the line extension of Heineken 00. But amongst that, we also have likes of Birra Moretti, Tiger, Krušovice brand, from all sorts of countries and heritages. We do have Desperados, I missed, Sol, our Mexican brand. So a wide portfolio to basically reach every single consumer and every need of the consumer.
We do think, if we're looking to a global scale, our outlook is that the industry, in terms of consumer movements, will continue to grow. As a company, we are recognizing, and that means that we continue to have a full focus on this market with a full dedicated team on a global base. We do recognize that some areas are developing faster than others. Regions like Europe are coming more to a mature environment, while Asia is still discovering and accelerating and growing. So that means that we are translating that in our strategy, and that means that we're going to roll that out in a way where we have to define. Of course, you see other elements in terms of consumer movements and consumer preference, where Veroniek will tap into it, but that will be mainly driven by consumer trends, health, etc.
Yeah.
You can say more about that.
So the big consumer trend that Koos is actually referring to is the development of our low-no category, and specifically Heineken 00. So we have launched Heineken 0 in 2017, and since then actually saw a huge growth and acceleration of the product, and that is all driven by the consumer need. So I think a good example of an activation that we saw this year is in our partnership with KLM. And amongst other things that we did with them for their 100 years anniversary, we've also been working with them for the past years on the development of their new non-Schengen lounge in Schiphol, which is going to be the biggest lounge, active airport lounge in the world, of 6,300 square meters actually. And we as Heineken have developed and designed, in cooperation with the architects of KLM, a full Heineken bar and experience in that. So that is going to be, the actual lounge opens 22nd of November this year, and we'll see a lot of opportunity for the consumers to experience Heineken in the best possible way.
To offer the right brands, variants to the industry at the right place at the right moment, it's critical. That's what we are. That's what we do in duty free. So having the right brand portfolio really aligned to the consumer needs is essential. So portfolio strategy will be a key element of that. If you talk about a channel view, you have to dedicate and define your strategy on the right channels, market channel combination, but also bring the right activation, innovations to the market. And there is something where we have a clear view on it, and it will be driven by Heineken and the sponsor platforms what we have. Route to market on itself is for sure, that is essential. But clearly you need to focus on your top line growth, but at the same time look to the cost and the efficiencies in the chain as well. And that is, I think, where the industry really have to realize that that we are moving further to a more mature environment in duty free, where it could be different in the past. So that is something I think where we have to realize where we're standing. And that ultimately, if you're looking to how you bring to your strategy, we believe that we are building our brands together with our partners, the industry, in combination with our distributors, to offer the right and the best possible service, the best possible quality to everybody, and to service the consumer in the best possible way. We have to realize that you are doing that not alone, you are doing that with everybody in the chain. And that's vital, to maintain the service and to continue the growth what we have in mind. So that's a little bit of a snapshot of our view. Yeah.